Inhale. Inhale. Hold your breath, center yourself. Make that connection with the light within. And exhale. Stretch your legs out. I like this exercise. Inhale up, exhale down. Breathing through your nose, eyes are closed, focus third eye center. Inhale, Wa, exhale, Guru, silently. Bend from the base of your spine and just work up. Just let yourself relax down a little bit each time. Stretching the life nerve, letting yourself become a little bit brighter, a little more full of life, a little more limber, and you're going to live longer and you're going to live healthier. Breathe deeply through your nose, inhaling and exhaling. Exhaling down, inhaling up. Keep up. Try to keep your legs straight. The bend should be right at your waist. You try to keep your spine as straight as possible. Focus your eyes upward. Put a pressure to third eye center. And there's no competition here, so do what you can. Find your own rhythm. We help each other in spirit, but each body's different. So do what you can, but do push yourself a little bit. Keep breathing. Inhale up. Pull the heels off the ground, please. Spine is straight. Chin is down. Exhale. Relax the breath. Come on, rock pose. Rock pose on your knees and heels, please. Have the legs slightly apart, about 6 inches apart. Hands on the knees. Begin spine flex. Focus third eye center. Pull the shoulders all the way back as you come up. Again, we're just limbering up the spine. These are some basic exercises we do almost every class. And the idea is to give you some limbering up so you can be ready for the real stuff, the real thing. Keep your eyes closed, focus third eye center. Inhaling Wa, exhaling Guru. Let that be the only sound in your mind. Don't let your mind wander. Concentrate on your breath. The secret of yoga is the quieting of the thought waves in the mind. Everything else leads to that point. All the exercises let the body, the energy in the body be healthy so you can go deep within and quiet those thought waves of the mind. The mind is your tool. The mind is not you. So everything we do is just getting to that point where we can quiet those thought waves. But breathing is the only way to quiet the mind. Breath is the only key. Everything else is the mind. Keep up. Now, increase the power of the breath, please. If you're comfortable, increase the speed. Inhale up. Hold the breath. Visually, consciously, physically seal off the lower centers. Pull the sphincter muscle tight. Pull the sexual organs in. Put a pressure on the diaphragm. Hold the breath. Chin is down. Focus third eye center. This is called Moband. Hold the breath. Seal off the lower centers. Physically pull the energy up to the higher centers. Visually seal off these centers. Vibrate from your heart upwards. Exhale. Relax your breath. Long and deep. Spine is straight. Chin is straight. Everything, chin is in. Everything's in line. We're dealing with the Kundalini energy here. Everything has to be in line. Chin is down. Back of the neck is in line with the spine. This Kundalini manifests on all levels, not just as a spiritual pranic energy, but as a complete physical energy also. So it's very important your body, your spine, everything is straight. Long and deep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Now come lying on your stomachs, please. Have your hands by your side and come into Cobra. Again, long and deep breathing. And you can support yourself with your elbows. You can support yourself as you wish. Bring your head back as far as you can. Just long and deep breathing. Eyes are closed. And don't push yourself more than you should, but just as you get into this exercise, let yourself go back a little farther with each exhale. But be gentle with yourself. Long and deep breathing. Concentrate on your breath. Cobra works on the entire spine, giving the back flex. What's really good about Cobra, it also stimulates the thyroid, parathyroid gland. This controls your metabolism. Keep up. Don't let your mind wander. This class will be dedicated tonight to the healing of the people in this world who are suffering right now, not only from the tsunami, but other parts of the world also. And I think that that is something that needs to be done. So for yourself, make your body the representation of this world. And heal your own body and project that healing out to the entire planet. You just have a few more seconds to go. Now inhale. Exhale and come down gently. Turn your head to the side. Put your hands by your side, palms up. Relax your breath. Just relax. Long and deep breathing. And this is the test now for you to quiet your mind, because the tendency is to fall into that dream space and your mind starts daydreaming. So bring it back to your breath. The only way to control this wild energy that you call yourself, your mental self, is by watching your breath. And that's what we do in this yoga, in Kundalini yoga, is we watch our breath. And we bring ourselves back to each breath. The only teacher that you bow to is the teacher within yourself. That light within yourself. There's no personality, no person. there's respect, but the only teacher you ever bow to is your own inner light. And never forget that. That's the real essence. We all share the possibility of truth with each breath. And we are all equal in that possibility. You have to become teachers also. As a student, you're a teacher. And as a teacher, you're always a student. These are both sides, same coin. And it's a continuing process. And you'll find yourself to be more and more open to walking in that mind of consciousness, the mind of God, that we all share. As brothers and sisters in this planet, we share that mind, that consensus reality. And as we heal ourselves, as we control our own thoughts, we start to control the thought waves of the planet. We start to change the entire frequency of the planet. And truthfully, that's all we can do, is to change our own selves to the higher vibration, the higher frequency of consciousness. Inhale, please. And exhale. Now inhale, please, come back into Cobra. Gently. Come up, hold the breath. And now I want you to begin a light breath of fire while you're kicking the buttocks lightly, which some of you will just like gentle breath of fire, but still with the diaphragm. Breath of fire is done by pushing pressure on the diaphragm. So it's a little awkward in Cobra, but you can do it. So just find that rhythm with the kicking with you. You don't have to kick your buttocks, but try to get as close as you can. If you're a real yogi, you can, but don't worry about it. I can't, so don't worry about it. But the idea is you get that flexing both right and left sides. I'm trying to balance both the Ida and Pingala right now, the right and left sides of the body. Eyes are focused, third eye center. Breathing only through your nose. And again, don't hurt yourself. Find your own place in rhythm, but concentrate on the breath. More important than the actual stretching of the exercise is the breath. Eyes are rolled up, focused within. Keep up. Gradually increase the breath. Only through the nose. Breath of fire is a purifying breath. It's a gathering of life force, of energy. Breath of fire is healing. Each time you do breath of fire, when you do that cycle of breath of fire, it's equal to one breath. Keep up. Inhale. Both legs down. Holding the position. Exhale and stretch up as high as you can. Holding the legs down. Stretch up. Just go up into Cobra as high as you can. Hold the breath out. Inhale, please. Exhale, come down. Turn your head to one side or the other. Hands by your side, palms up. The last thing in this age, in this Aquarian age that we're beginning to come into, the last thing that's needed is personality. The last thing that's needed is a cult of personality. What is needed is the light within each person to be brought out. So we help each other. We serve each other. And we serve the planet as we do that. And you do that by starting with your breath. Controlling your breath long and deep. Don't let your mind wander. But visualize now as you're laying here resting for one more minute. Visualize the joining of the pranas, the Ida and Pingala, the two subtle nerves Think of it as both parts of the double helix of the DNA. Think of it of both those spinning, swirling energies. And as those energies have swirled to create this body for you, as you have followed that evolutionary path in this DNA, this chemical experiment that you call the humanity, this same pathway of energy is the gateway to the spiritual consciousness. This same double helix you have to place yourself in the center of. And that energy that creates that double helix, that created this chemical code, through the ethers, through the fractal geometry of this life, that same energy you have to place yourself in the center of, visually. And feel it swirling around your spine. And you're sitting in the center of that energy, completely calm, relaxed, as it swirls around you. And actually visualize the lit tendrils, the filaments of consciousness swirling around you. And you're sitting in this tunnel formed by those filaments. And you're looking up and you see the white light of the universe coming down to meet you. This is the pathway of Kundalini. And this is the pathway of every living, breathing human form. Inhale, please. And exhale. Inhale, come back into rock pose on your knees and heels. Sit with a straight spine. Now, rock pose is a really good pose just to sit into occasionally. It's very good for the digestive system. It gives a little bit more stretch to the lower spine. Now, place the hands over your head as if you were going to do Sat Kriya. You can intertwine the fingers, have the 2 forefingers stretched up. Chin is down, spine is straight. Eyes are closed. Feel the swirling energy around you. Begin breath of fire. Again, pumping only the diaphragm. Don't worry about it. You're only breathing through the nose. You're not hyperventilating. Consciousness, third eye center. Pump the diaphragm hard, concentrating only on the exhale. Inhale is just the relaxation of the diaphragm. Bring in the life force. Expand. Visualize the swirling energy around you. Sit calmly, beautifully within this swirling of energy, this cyclone of energy on all sides of you, and you're sitting calm, Buddha-like, right in the center. Keep up. Pump the diaphragm. Gather the energy. This is the time. Feel the heat. This is called tapas. That heat will cure you, will heal your body, will burn out any impurities. Focus that energy upwards. Have the eyes rolled up. Keep up. Gather the energy. This is the awakening mind. This is how it works on all levels. This is the technique, the technology to open up your higher centers. Whatever you wish in this life will happen if you do this. Whatever your dreams are will happen. The more you can serve, the more you will be served. Keep up. Find a rhythm. Eyes are rolled up. Focus the energy up. Expand. Pull yourself upwards. Feel the swirling energy around you. Sit in the center, calm. Powerful breath. Few more seconds to go. Powerful as you can. Inhale. Hold the breath. Perfect position. Chin is down. Seal off the lower triangle. Pull the sphincter muscle tight. Diaphragm is held with pressure. Eyes are rolled up. Visualize the energy swirling. Sealing off the lower triangle eliminates any leaks of consciousness. It pulls the energy up. Exhale, please. Come down with your forehead in the ground. Hands in front, Guru Pranam, legs slightly apart, forehead in the ground. Relax your breath. Long and deep breathing. This is how it works. We take in the life force. We seal off the leaks in the body and the mind. And we redirect that life force upwards to the higher centers. This is very simple. It's very logical. Most people will gather the energy. Then they'll go out and waste it. They'll get caught in the dramas of life, the sexual dramas, the dramas of just ego. And all the energy just gets dissipated. But the spiritual being takes that energy and transmutes it. He takes that base energy and transmutes it into gold, into consciousness. It's all the same energy. Energy is the same throughout the universe. It's just a question of how it's directed. And it requires discipline on your part for yourself. It requires consciousness on your part because gravity works on all levels, especially on the quantum level. The more you gather the energy, the more it tends to come out, the more you're going to be tempted to experiment, the more you're going to be tempted to be distracted. And the more you can keep yourself from being distracted, the more you can keep yourself being centered, the more successful you'll become as a spiritual being. Not to say that you can't use the lower centers, but you have to be conscious. You just can't waste your energy. Think of it as leaks of consciousness. Just their energy is leaking out. Think of it as a reactor and you're leaking, right? You have to seal it. You have to find those things. And it pretty much works across the board on your life. You have to find those leaks in your consciousness, whether it be financial, whether it be spiritual, whether it be sexual, whatever it is. You have to find those leaks and take care to seal them, or at least to be conscious of them, so they can be conscious leaks. Not to say they shouldn't be leaks, just make them conscious, not just a lifestyle that's unconscious. In the mind talking and walking of God, we just talk to ourselves. We're always talking to ourselves. This is just ourselves in different forms, but basically the same shared DNA to 99.9% or more. There's no difference in either of any of us. And what we do in this class is we train ourselves to be in sync with our higher self, in sync with all of our higher selves together. We become one mind to support and love each other in that higher consciousness. And that's what we do on a worldwide basis now. We share that vibration of love, compassion. We also share the suffering. And we take a little bit on ourselves away from those who are suffering right now. So the burden on those who are really in need is lessened. Inhale, please. And exhale. Now inhale and come sitting up. Stretch your legs in front of you one more time. About 3 feet apart. Put a pressure in the big toe. Spine is straight. Focus third eye center. Keep your spine straight. Try to have no bend except at the base of the spine. Begin breath of fire. And breath of fire is done by pumping the diaphragm. Eyes are closed. Focus third eye center. Gather the energy. This is vitalizing the life nerve. Again, we're not stretching it now. We're sending energy to it, which is complete from the big toe all the way along to the sciatic nerve, all the way along the back, all the way up to the top of your head, connecting all the way to the pituitary gland. That's how the psychic energy works on this particular nerve we're working on. Think of it as an acupuncture meridian. Keep up by balancing the glandular system, the thyroid first, and now the pituitary. We're cleansing ourselves of any radiation possibilities. We're cleansing not only our own bodies, but those who are connected with us throughout this planet. So focus on this. We're working on pituitary, thyroid. This class tonight are the 2 main glands we're working on. Keep up. Pump the diaphragm hard. Concentrate on your breath. Don't worry about anything else. Don't worry about it. Just keep up. Go through it. Spine is straight. Put a pressure to big toe. Actually put a pressure so it almost hurts. That's that meridian point right there, that acupressure point. Keep up. Almost there. Almost. Last few seconds. Powerful. Gather the energy. Inhale. Hold the breath. Put the pressure. Feel the energy going all the way from the big toe, along the back of the legs, all the way to the top of your head, all the way back down to the pituitary gland. Exhale, stretch down. Inhale, come up and come lying on your backs and relax your breath. Relax your breath for exactly 1 minute. Palms by your sides, palms up. And as you take these breaks are as important as the exercise themselves. Center yourself. Slow your breath down. Calm your heart. As you'll find, and you'll do this next time you go to the doctor, just slow your breath down, slow your heart rate. It works that way. And you can have some fun with the doctor this way too. So just slow your breath down, slow your heart rate down. Inhaling Wa, exhaling Guru. Guru is the speller of darkness, the bringer of light. No person. Guru has been there forever. It manifests through different people, through all people. But it's never a person. It's that light of consciousness that comes down. It might stay in a person for a while. It might be a channel for a while. But it is independent of any physical form. And that's what we do in yoga, is we open channels of consciousness. Think of them as channels. You're just tuning in to higher frequency channels. Your antenna is getting a little bit more sophisticated. You're closing off the lower channels that were distracting you. And you're existing in the light of consciousness. The same light that you started with in this body. The same light that you became confused in growing this body, going through all the technical terms of learning languages, making sounds, creating mental, magical pathways in the mind, creating the mind itself. And now that light is there, pure and strong as ever. Now we have to strengthen the solar plexus for a little bit here. So please raise your feet up 12 inches. Point your hands to your toes. Raise your head. Look at your toes. Eyes are almost all the way closed. Begin breath of fire. 1 minute only. I'm watching the clock. Stretch pose. Strengthening the solar plexus. Vitalizing the solar plexus. Solar plexus, the key energy. The same energy of any martial arts. Makes you very stable on the earth plane. Builds the ego of consciousness. But we want you stable. We want you to have an ego. We just want that ego to be infinite. Not just on this body. Keep up. Keep up. It's only 1 minute. We used to have to do this for 11 minutes. Come on. I'm not kidding. Ruthlessness. Come on, keep up. Almost there. Powerful breath. Powerful. You can do it. Last few seconds. Powerful. Inhale. Perfect the pose. Exhale, relax. Palms up by your side. Eyes are closed. Long and deep breathing. Inhaling Wa, exhaling Guru. Inhaling light, exhaling any dis-ease, any pain, any suffering. Just let it go. And feel that light becoming part of you. Feel that light overwhelming all of you. It's the same Jyot, the same light within all. It's the joy of consciousness. If nothing else you get in this class, get a sense of wonder, get a sense of joy, just the joy of life, the joy of breathing, the joy of seeing that light in each other person that you meet, that same light that's yourself. And that joy of consciousness is what everything is really about. Inhale, please. And exhale. Inhale and come sitting up in an easy cross-legged position. Relax your breath as you twist yourself right and left. And as you twist yourself, kind of push up on your spine, so you pull yourself up and twist. And this is just, yes. Sit straight. Have your eyes closed. Long and deep breathing. Again, breathe in through the nose only, all the way to the Muladhara, the base chakra, the base of your spine. And as you feel this breath coming in, visualize this breath coming to the base. And as it hits the base, the bottom floor, the essence of everything starts from this point. Have it start to swirling back up, feeling that double helix. Sit in the middle. Feel that helix all the way out here at arm's length around your body. Visualize that filaments of lit energy swirling around you. And you're sitting in the center of that swirling energy. And let yourself rise up through the center of that tunnel of consciousness, that tunnel of energy, totally peaceful, totally centered, and all the way up into the light. Visualize. Create that vision in your own mind. With each breath, feel that swirling of energy. Feel the filaments of consciousness lighting up all around you. And as you exhale, exhale all the way up into it. Become weightless. And find that cloud of consciousness that you can sit on. You become weightless in this infinite universe on all sides of you. And you're just sitting there in peace and quiet. And all of this energy is happening around you. And you're observing it in peace and joy. Surround yourself with this golden white light. Spine is straight, chin is down. Eyes are rolled up. Now inhale, please. Have the hands raised up next to your ears, palms up, flat as you can. Touching your ears as close as you can. Spine is straight, chin is down. Eyes are rolled up. Begin breath of fire. Again, breath of fire is done just by pumping the diaphragm. Keep up. Eyes are closed. Pump the diaphragm deeply. Spine is straight. Chin is down. Find a rhythm in your own breath. Keep up. You have a ways to go. Arms are straight, no bend in the elbows. Spine is straight. Gather the life force. Have that joy within you. Don't worry about the body. The body will find a way to do this. It knows the path. You just have to remember it and train it to do so. Find that rhythm in yourself, that rhythm of breath. Gradually make it more powerful. Don't be afraid. Expand yourself. Expand your aura. Expand the healing of the planet. Expand. Do it. Keep up. You have a ways to go yet. Find a rhythm. Feel the golden white energy coming down now. And in the middle of that golden white energy of your aura, feel a brilliant blue right to third eye center. Open yourself up. Find that island, that lagoon of consciousness that's just sitting there in perfect stillness. Little doorway. Pull yourself through it. Keep up. Almost there. Last few seconds, as powerful as you can. Inhale. Join the hands over the head. Stretch up. Hold the breath. Exhale. Lower the hands down, please. Keep the palms together at the heart center. Right to the heart center. Relax your breath, long and deep. Hold the hands at the heart center. Let your breath become very long and deep. Eyes focused at the ajna center, third eye. Spine is straight, chin is down. Slowing your heart rate down. Put a pressure on the palms at the heart center. Inhale, please. And exhale. And let yourself relax now. Please come lying on your backs. Cover yourself if you can. Let yourself completely relax. Now inhale, please. And exhale. Inhale and rub your hands together and your feet together. Come back into your bodies, please. And then stretch yourself from side to side. You know, just like you're waking up. Just be kind to yourself day, as is every day. And roll back and forth on your spine and come sitting up. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Inhale. Focus the energy, focus the light. Heal yourself, heal the planet. Sat Nam.